Well, we've been having a fun day up here at Lost Creek. It's been a little bit slow. Had an amazing day here last spring, early spring, and this has been a little bit rough. Still caught some nice fish, but definitely not the numbers we caught last year. But still having a good time. This is a little bit windy. It's probably in the 40s, so it's quite cold with that wind hitting you. But the fish have all been beautiful. Caught my first tiger trout up here. Some rainbows, a couple cutthroats, but just haven't marked a lot of fish. I don't know if they're right on the bottom, but just have not seen as many on the fish finder as well. But really had to work for them today, which just kind of made it fun. So see if we can get a nice one before we head out. Nice cut. Ooh, that's beautiful fish. It might be a tiger. First tiger trout, it looks like. Oh, first tiger at Lost Creek. Not bad, not bad. Probably about 17. Decent tiger trout up here. Yeah, I'd say he's about 16, 17 inches, Dave. About 16, 17. Let's see what we got here. Staying kind of deep, actually. Now it's a little rainbow. Actually not a bad rainbow. That's probably about 15. Looks like Dave's got a pretty good fish. We'll come take a look at it. A rainbow? Yeah. That looks about 14. Looks like Dan's got one. A rainbow? Yeah, nice rainbow. Nice. Well, caught one over on this side. Pretty feisty, feels pretty decent fish actually. It looks like a pretty decent rainbow. We will see. It is a rainbow. Probably not net worthy, but not bad. Probably going about 16. Pretty little guy. Got this pull over here with a pretty big tube jig on it. See if I can catch one of these bigger cuts that are in here. Got a couple bumps on it, but I haven't been able to set the hook on it yet. Got him. Another decent bow, I bet. Maybe an inch or two smaller than the last guy. Pretty though. Oop, lost him. Great color. Trying to cast out. The wind's blowing, as you can see. It's kind of a cold day. I'm in about 14 feet of water. I'm letting this marabou get as far down as possible, and then just slowly working it back. Got my kayak pointed into the wind, just pedaling a little bit, trying to stay in an area so I don't drift so fast. That last one just felt like weight. It's kind of a different hit. Got him. Just a little bit of weight, that's all that was. Did not feel anything. Yeah. Good looking rainbow. Get a hold of this guy. Oh, that's a cutthroat. About a 16, 17 inch cut. Pretty cut. Good job, Dave. Yeah, these rainbows have been hitting pretty good right through here. What is it? Rainbow? Nice cut. Well, the cutthroat I caught, I had to look. Oh, dang, that's nice. It's a nice fish. Oh, just got a nice tap. There we go. Got a good tap, and then when I just lifted up a little bit, there's a little bit of weight on it. That first hit was nice, though, man. He really gave it a love tap that first hit. Yeah, barely. Real slow retrieve. He'll come back. How's that? Come on, Big Dave. Don't miss him 3 times. Yeah, first one was a decent little pop. The second one was just I was reeled in and just lifted up and just felt a little bit of weight, and so I set the hook. Been doing okay on this little marabou. I'm going to switch over to a tube jig. This marabou's been producing pretty good, so going to give something else a shot. It seems like once they've seen something so many times, they kind of lose a little bit of interest. So one more cast, I'm going to switch over to a tube jig, see what happens. Well, it's finally turned into a nice day. The wind has finally decided to leave us for a little bit until I just said that. We'll probably be white capping here in about 30 seconds. It's finally warmed up a little bit with the wind off us. Let's see if we can catch a big one here before we head out. On some of these bigger tube jigs. got him on the tube. Let's see how big a fish hit this. Ooh, looks like a rainbow, Dave. On the third hit, that rainbow gulped it. Third hit. Yeah, I was hoping for a big cut, but that rainbow wanted a piece of that tube jig. It's one of these gets it tube jigs. It's just got great color in the water. It has this kind of, I don't know what, almost like it looks like it glows a little bit. Dave, heavy fish. Heavy fish, dude. This is a big one. Oh, on the big tube jig. It's heavy. Oh, man. Maybe not. Oh, it better not be no little. I can see it's a pretty little frisky rainbow, but man, it hit like a ton of bricks on that big tube jig. How did that rainbow pound that jig? I mean, it's not bad. It's probably a 17-inch rainbow, but it felt like a 8-9 pound fish. Yeah, that ain't bad. I mean, that's probably a 19-inch rainbow.
Oh, dude, that's tough.
Yeah, that's a 19-inch rip, but I was thinking this was a 20+ inch fish, but man, he popped that good. Yeah, big fish of the day. Oh, I was hoping he was bigger than that. That thing, it was just like, and I mean, when I set the hook, it didn't even budge, you know, like not little fish you hit and they just stayed down and stayed deep. Yeah, looks like Dave got one. Pretty good one. Just how it's fighting, you can tell. You can tell it's a rainbow. Yeah, a little rainbow, I can see it. Nice, Dave. Gulped it right in the top. That's a nice one. Alright, gonna try to mix it up a little bit. I think they've got a good look at what we've been throwing, so I'm gonna try this. It's about a 2.5 inch kind of goldish tan colored tube jig. Looks pretty close to the chubs in here. So we'll see if we can fool one of these rainbows or cutthroats in here to give this guy a chase. We'll see if we can make it happen. Oh! Good hit, Dave. Oh, hit it good. Oh! That thing just plowed that tube jig. That rainbow just straight up plowed it. Not very big, but just annihilated it. not a very big guy, but man, he just... All right, let's let this guy go. Feels like a better fish. But we say, both of us say that every time now. I think he gulped it. I think he gulped it when I had a bunch of slack line out there.